Hi guys, welcome back to Mithril Towers. I am back with another vlog for you today. Vlog. Which one is the right one? I think it's vlog, video log. We've been burning through our pre-recorded painting tutorials and we've got Goldberry left, and then we have a brand new all singing, all dancing schedule. So we are super excited and we are filming all sorts of new stuff, trying to aim for 2 videos a week. So you can enjoy that. You'll get a lot more of this, this face in these kind of videos. Whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, that's not for me to say, but yes, when Games Workshop did their reveal, they did preview the brand new, all singing, all dancing, ridiculously cool new starter set, which is coming out to replace the current, well, I say current, now old, Battle of Osgiliath box set. Which, you know, I mean, I think the Games Workshop Lord of the Rings starter boxes are generally like really good value. And Mrs. Mithril did buy the Battle of Osgiliath box just to get me the Mordor stuff and the new rule book, because mine had gone walkabout at the time, because it was more cost effective to get that than buy it all separately. And we got all the added Rohan and Army of the Dead stuff as well, and the Theoden, which is also coming to the tutorial. So there we go. So of course, pre-orders go live, and I'm straight there, done. Yeah. And you know, they said that it was shipped out before Christmas. Fine, like how long is a piece of string, but I'm expecting it sometime before 25th of December, I think, hopefully. Had no idea when it was going to drop, and then it came on Friday. I'm so excited to get in this, because there are some beautiful new sculpts in here, absolutely gorgeous. So we're going to do a little quick vlog session for you today, and we're going to unbox it, and we're going to show you what's in the box, and a couple of 360s once we've hurriedly built through this. So this came on Friday, and I couldn't touch it until today because I was at the Malifaux Nationals, and that was a 2-day event, and we left on the Friday, so came back on the Sunday super late, and I went straight to bed because I was exhausted. So this has been like hanging in my house, taunting me from 2.5 hours away, just kind of silently beckoning over the moors and the English fields, just open me. We're going to go over and we're going to get the top-down camera working, and we're going to show you all the new awesomeness in this box. Let's go. This super doesn't feel very sturdy. If you could see my rig right now, you would be crying. Oh, rubbish on camera. No. It is a huge box. I'm going to start with that. It is absolutely monstrous. The Perennial Fields box was probably about the same size surface area, but that is a thick box. That is the doorstep bread of starter boxes. Let's get straight in this bad boy. Oh, this shiny, and these 3 shinies. These are the shinies we really want. I'm also very hesitant of actually just tearing into this box, because I actually quite like the box. Something about the Lord of the Rings stuff, it just always looks really, really fun and really appealing. Oh, that's heavy. Right, here we go. Are we ready? Oh, that was the box, not me, I swear. Ow, that landed on my foot. The box is absolutely cram-packed with sprues and toys and hobby awesomeness, which is amazing. So you can usually get quite a lot of these boxes have got like a cardboard frame around it. No, not a chance with this. This is just all hobby awesomeness. So, quick rundown of what you actually get in the box. You get 3 new heroes for Gondor. You get Gothmog, a new sculpt mounted in foot for that, a Mordor troll, and a handful of Rangers, Ministry of Warriors, and Moran and Orcs. So effectively recreating the Battle of Osgiliath. So we're going to start. Oh, I can see you. Let's just make a bit of space here. So we've got Spirit 12 Rangers. Rangers of Gondor, yeah, very sturdy, very nice models. I personally prefer the Metal Faramir Rangers, but that's just a personal preference. If they could come back out as made to order or something, that would be amazing. Hashtag just saying. We've got some Gondor Warriors, Ministry of Warriors here. These are always great, and I'm never going to say no to a small bolstering of Gondorians for my Ministry and Army. Got another Mordor Troll. I'm pretty sure with the amount of eBay bits I've bought, starter sets I've got, I'm going to have to start setting places for these at Christmas tables, because I've got so many, not just one cave troll, but about 1,000. But hey, you know, one day I'll do an all troll army for throwing skulls, and that'll be fun. So they'll all get tabletop time anyway. So, and then we have the last of the fairly more mundane bits. We have 24 Moran and Orcs, which are very solid, very nice, and I'm happy to actually do a Mordor army. That's one of the armies I haven't actually done yet, is a Mordor army. So looking forward to getting that underway, and you know, 24 more Orcs can't really go wrong. But now, onto the creme de la creme of the box. We have, oh, it's all on one sprue. Wow, I thought it'd be separate sprues. Okay, is it all on one sprue? That looks like it's all on one sprue to me. How many backs are there? 3 backs. Yeah, okay. So we have here the 3 new Gondorian heroes. The running Faramir here. So I think Damrod kind of finishes here and moves on. I don't really know. The sprue's not laid out amazingly. I can't really tell what goes where at first glance, but we're about to get in and build it. So I'm sure we'll find out very soon. But these are gorgeous models. We're going to do some 360s once we've done the unboxing. You know, you'd like to think Denethor would be proud that Faramir is now the main hero in a new starter box, although he probably would still think it should be Boromir. But these, I'm so excited. I want to build them now, but we must do work. And we have the other most hotly contested thing. We have the new Gothmog model on a very, very big warg. Foot and mount. So he's got his huge warg with his ridiculous mohawk, which is the only thing I think on the model I don't necessarily like. I don't remember it being quite that big in the film. It looks a little bit odd. But otherwise, like, it's a big, beefy warg, right? It's huge. Really glad that we've actually got a Gothmog update, because the best one in the world, neither one of the previous sculpts was particularly amazing. The mounted Gothmog, the second variant of mounted Gothmog that was done, was probably peak Gothmog up until this point. But this really captures the way Gothmog looks. The face definition was really on point, but I feel with this one it really is, and they've really done well with him. We're going to show off in the 360 in a minute. But moving on to the last thing, well, not the last thing in the box, but the last plastic thing in the box. But we've got a whole host of Osgiliath ruins. Now, I know we had the original old set, which was fairly linear in comparison to how it could be built. I don't know quite the extent of how this all can fit together, if you can make like huge buildings out of it or just smaller buildings, or if it's got a set way going together. But to get an update on some Lord of the Rings scenery is absolutely awesome. I mean, you can see they've got all these corner joins, which is clearly where the see, like here we've got the join here and the accompanying pegs there. So that's clearly how the thing fits together. Looks like it's maybe a bit more fiddly, but I feel doing it this way with these interlocking joins is going to make it a more secure piece overall. Because the amount of old Osgiliath ruins I have broken, or I've had casualties since we've been using them in battle reports and just general gaming shenanigans. Yeah, so you get 4 fairly chunky and fairly sizable Osgiliath ruins, which are going to be amazing on the tabletop. Cannot wait to get these built and painted up. You will be seeing these in a battle report very soon. But yeah, I say, with the exception of the old Mines of Moria box, which had I think the columns, a gate, a well, Marlin's tomb, and a few scatterings of scenery, like little scatter scenery. I don't think any other boxes really had any scenery, so this is a very, very welcome addition. Here we have the cardboard. Cardboard's here. Okay, never mind. It's that bit there, tiny bit, but. So that's all the plastic goodness in the box. The bases are under the cardboard flap. Many bases, lots of them. Oh no! We've got to run away! You're from a ruin, I don't know where you came from. This is a really lovely little pile of rubble. You can see the definition and the texture in the stonework. I'm just kidding, that's got to waste time. What have we got in here now? We've got the scenario pack. Ooh, this looks fun. The Battle of Osgiliath. Oh, tokens! You know, some more tokens. I don't really use these myself. But they're good to have, so it's fun. What have we got here? This is the scenario pack that you get in generally every starter box. It gives you a handful of just scenarios that you can play with the models in the box, leading up to a big all-singing or dancing confrontation, as well as all the stats and profiles in there, which is really awesome. We will be demonstrating... this is really cool. They've got a quick reference card in the back. I don't know if that's ever been a thing on the back of one of the rule books. It might be, I don't know, I can't remember the last time I actually looked at the Penal Fields one. But that's really cool, really, really handy, because this, very easy to forget when you're in the heat of the game. Cool, but we will be going through the scenarios in the book with the models, just to show off everything and how the scenarios work. That'll be happening on the channel as soon as we get everything built and painted. Brand new rulebook. I don't know to what extent this is new. It's top proof. There we go. To be fair, this looks like it's fairly similar, just on the basic layout of what, I mean, it's going to require a lot of going through just to make sure rules haven't changed. I don't think they would have done. Hey, it's a lovely book. What else we got? I think that's about it, actually. What's under the cardboard? More rocks! It's getting out of hand. Now there are 2 of them. Oh yeah, we got the bases for the troll and the warg. Handful of dice. I've got a little measuring template. There we go. I don't like these personally. They're yeah, they're a bit flimsy for me. I tend to just use tape measures or measuring sticks. There we go. There's a lot of stuff there, which is awesome. Well worth the price tag, in my honest opinion. Right, we're going to put the box back together, and then we're going to go and build the models and come back with A360. So we'll see you in a moment. We're going to start our 360s with the brand new Faramir, Captain of Gondor. This is such a dynamic model. The fact that he's mid-jump, running to the battlements to defend Osgiliath, a long-awaited update for an otherwise fairly, not tired, but just a little bit of a static sculpt. Faramir is such a massive character in the films and the books, and generally a really solid piece on the tabletop as well. So it's really nice that they've been able to give him that care and attention that the sculpt needs and the model desired. The ruin on his base could be swapped out with woods. So if you wanted to go for a more Ithilien look to your Faramir, Captain of Gondor, you have the option to attach the wood to the base rather than the Osgiliath ruins. We decided to keep with the ruins because it's more in keeping with the Madril and Damrod models, who don't have the same woodland options. But it's a nice little touch. The only thing that was slightly iffy was trying to connect the peg on the hand and make sure he sits on the wall properly. For some reason he looks like he slants a lot more forward than he should do, but once the leg's in place and in the right position, you won't have any problem building this model. But this is a absolutely stunning sculpt. He's running full force into the hopeful approval of his father, who probably still wishes it was just Boromir. But I am super happy and super glad we've got an updated, awesome looking Faramir, Ranger of Ithilien model. And now we have the next Ranger model. We have Madril. And I tell you what, I can picture the exact scene they've plucked this pose out of. Return of the King, the Battle for Osgiliath. Faramir runs round the corner to be met with a mighty Faramir! Faramir ducks, and the Rangers all let loose into all the orcs chasing Faramir. I love the look of the Osgiliath ruins they're putting on all these bases. It just adds another little bit of depth and dimension to the models, and really just fill them full of character, and it'll be so much fun to paint. And finally we have Damrod, skulking around the Osgiliath ruins, trying to get a bead on some orcs to lay a cheeky arrow into. Another absolutely beautiful model. I mean, they've really outdone themselves. The only thing I will say with Damrod, when you're building him, it was quite challenging for me. I struggled a little bit in regards to the position of his bow arm. As you can see in his hands, he's obviously notching the arrow into the string of the bow. We struggled a little bit on positioning for that, but aside from that, all three models have been great fun to build. I can't wait to get some paint on these bad boys and get them on the channel in battle reports. But that's enough of our Ranger trifecta. Let's go over and see the gnarly Orc General Gothmog. First off, what can I say other than just wow? Look how mean, gnarly and brutish this version of Gothmog looks compared to the older variants. The shield on his back as well just looks beautiful. He came with two variants. You could either attach him with club or with sword. I've gone for club because I feel like that captures the more orcish spirit of Gothmog more than a sword would. But just look at the detail in the face there. They've really managed to nail that and really get him looking as gnarly and mangled as in the films. Moving over to his mounted variant on the Warg. Again, the definition in Gothmog is staying consistent across both sculpts, which is awesome. There's no doubting that these two are the same character. I still think the mohawk on the Warg looks a little bit cartoony. I don't think it maybe should have been as big as it was. I know he had quite a big Warg in Return of the King, but that's just personal preference. Otherwise, the Warg looks super ferocious, super big, and I think a bigger scale than normal Wargs, so there's no mistaking where Gothmog's going to be on the table. So that's our 360s finished. We'll go over now and just give you our closing thoughts on the box. So there we are. That is our unboxing and brief review of the new Battle of Osgiliath starter set. I am a huge fan of this box. The moment it first came out and I saw particularly the Ranger sculpts, because I have been desperately keen to get my Legendary Legion of Ithilien finished up. In regard to value for money, I know the community as a whole is hoping for more plastic sculpts to come out for foot troops. I know that's not just limited to Gondor and Mordor and whatnot. I know Morin and Orcs and Troll were featured quite heavily in the Pelennor Fields box set, making up the majority of the evil side, apart from the Nazgul, and I think you've got a few more Orcs in that one as well. So you've got a few less Orcs, but you've got an epic Goth Mog, so I mean it's okay. And you've got 48 Warriors and a Troll. You've got the new Rulebook hardback. I will have a little look through there, of course, and see if there's any changes in there. I don't think anything's sort of changed too much, but also you've got all that amazing, lovely scenery, and it's not a small amount of scenery either. That is 4 fairly hefty buildings, which I cannot wait to build. I think it's quite interesting the way they've done the force allocation for the box, because you've got a really brutish, heavy-hitting Troll. You've got quite a heavy-hitting Orc general on a Warg as well for cavalry, and then on the other side you've got one mid-level, kind of top mid-level, but still mid-level hero leading the army. A couple of smaller heroes, so you've got more allocation of might and attacks there, and archery and heavy armor on the other side as well. So they've kind of managed to cover quite a lot of bases in regard to rules. You're going to have monster brutal power attacks, you're going to have cavalry with the Warg, you're going to have all the heroic actions that these 4 models can give you. You're going to have archery, shooting, and yeah, they've done quite well at being able to gently introduce a lot of mechanics in one single game, one single box, which I think is great and a brilliant way of bringing more people into the community. But no, I'm super happy to get that box. Again, I would have bought it just for the ply sculpts and the scenery. I think it's worth it just on that front. Obviously, that's just my opinion. I'm going to do anything for any more Gondor, so I can make use of everything in that box. And I'm super happy it came. I was super gutted that I had to leave for 3 days when it first arrived. Oh my days. But yeah, so that is me for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed our video. We will be doing a lot more of these as and when new stuff comes out. If we can get our grubby little hobbitsy hands on them. Great fun to do. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We will see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye bye.